So EA have been generous and finally given us the Premium Premier League and the Women's Premier League upgrade. Now, you do need 11 rares. So in this video, we are going to show you how to grind it and also the most efficient way to get rares because they are going to be the most expensive. Now, the beautiful thing about this pack in general is it gives you a lot of players back, of course, from the Premier League and not from the Premier League in terms of women. And that is a really good thing. Now, your main issue is going to be rares. And like I say, I will cover that in this video. But let's go ahead and open up our first pack and see what we get out of it. So you can see that we get 7 commons and 4 rares. So straight away off the bat, we are going to have a look what we get. And we didn't get ourselves a team of the season. We get a Spanish right back, so it's probably Pedro Porro, if my football knowledge is in. And is it our duplicate? It is. So, for example, all 4 of the rares that we have got, because they are under 82 rated, they are going to go straight back into the upgrade. And if you have a duplicate like I have, you may be in a different situation, but luckily for us, it's not tradable. If you do need some FC coins, just have a word from today's sponsor, then we'll get into the grind. Team of the season is finally here, and it's time to talk business. Have you encountered this problem when buying coins from other websites? But I got the best service at Loot Bar. Loot Bar provides you with the cheapest and most reliable coins with an 8% discount for new users. I only spent €35 and I got 1 million coins, and now there is also a 5% bonus coins for all orders. Don't forget to use code NANNY to use 8% off. The coins will be delivered within the next 24 hours. That's awesome. Now I have the best team like this, and you will be ready to improve your team like I said. The link will be down in the description and comment section. Use the code NANNY to get 8% off and 5% bonus and improve your team today. So first of all, go ahead and get rid of the 77 plus. That is one of the worst upgrades I've ever seen. We don't need it. And now we have the premiums. Now, if you have a look what's in my club at the moment, you will see that I'm probably in the same situation as you guys, where I don't have many gold rares at all. If I go low to high, you can see here, we've got about a page, a bit more. So I'm going to go all the way up to 81 rated with mine. You guys can do the same. Only put gold rares in because that's all you can use. And then your comments are going to go into another SBC that I'm going to show you in a second. But we are going to go ahead and pop in and do one more of these just to explain the method a little bit more. Now, I'm not promising these are going to be really good. It is very luck dependent as always, but of course you have to, this is your last chance to get Premier League Team of the Seasons before it changes into the next one. I won't say what it is if you don't want to know what it is, but we have got that to be done. Now, only go up to 81 rated rare. The commons, you only go up to 80, so make sure you remember that. 81 rare, 80 common. So 81 rares will go into the 11 upgrade and etc. So let's open up our second one. You can see there we've got ourselves another gold, so we will just skip it for the sake and see what we get out of this. Now hopefully we got a walkout if our luck is in, but we didn't. So we got an 83 and we got an 81 and then 3 rares, and then the rest are duplicate commons, which leads us into our next step. So with these commons, what I highly recommend that you guys do is go ahead, and you know what I'm going to say here. I'm going to say player picks, the 81 pluses. Because if you get yourself an 85 or higher, that can go into the exchange or anything else you need. Now, we only need 1 rare from this. So what I highly recommend that you do, as always, is go to the Prem, get rid of all of the commons you have from the Premier League. Always do this and try and keep 1 rare if you can't do a, say for example, we have our 77 upgrade, or sorry, our Premium Premier League upgrade. We've only got 1 rare that we can get rid of. It's not a problem. We can go ahead and get rid of that rare. And then we have a pick. So as long as you're only using Prem, so the Prem will go into the picks, and then all the gold you have will go into the Premier League upgrade or premium. So our Emerson Royale's gone back into our club. We have our pick. Let's see what we get out of this. We get ourselves an 84, which we'll take, and then that's going to lead us on to our next step. So the amount of 83s and 84s you get will then lead you on to this situation that we're going to go move on to now, which is going to be the 85 player pick. Go ahead and do the 85 plus player pick first, because once you got them out of the way, you don't have to worry about them, and we only need an 84 rated team. So obviously the 84 that we got from doing the pick can go into this. There are also a lot of 84 rated cards that are in the game as well that you get from obviously doing the Premium Premier League upgrade and the Women's. So make sure you're getting rid of all of those. If and when you can, try and get rid of as many Premier League ones in this situation as well. And don't forget that you can have 9 84s, and then the other 2 can be 83 rated. So this is going to go into this one and this one here. So as you can see there, we've got ourselves 185. Now do this 3 times until there's no more 85 picks left. And then we're going to move on to the next section to carry on grinding. Now, out of these picks, of course, you're looking for a team of the season. But if you don't get one, you are looking for the highest rated card out of the 3. So for us, it's going to be an 87 Modric, which we are then going to put into the exchange, which is going to give us more cards back to do the next step. So head over to the SBC, make our way over to the exchanges, and we're going to go 87 rated. Now, that's going to give us 19 players back, which, of course, not all of them are rare, but there's going to be enough rares in there to get us on our way a little bit. And the commons can go into the player pick again, just like we did before. So we pop that one in there, and then we have a 19 players pack. So let's go over to the store and open up that pack. So a 19 players pack, sometimes you can get yourself walkouts and that in there and special cards, sometimes you don't. Of course, we've got to go ahead and put our Modric back into our club. So let's go ahead and open the pack up now. I forgot about the duplicate. So here we go then, 19 players pack. We don't get a team of the season, no problem. It's going to be French. It's going to be left mid, so hopefully that's Coleman or someone like that, but probably isn't, knowing our luck. And let's see what we get. So we get ourselves 4 rares. They can go into the premium upgrade. And then we have all of these commons. Not the 82, but the 80. All of these commons can go into more player picks. And then we actually have 2 more rares here. And please, please, please don't forget that your Libertadores cards count as rares. And if you don't believe me, I'll show you in this video. So we should have quite a lot of rares here ready to go in. So what I'm going to do now is go back over to the premium SBC. And we are going to make our way over to newest. And with the premium one, with the newest as well, we can go ahead and basically see what rares we've got in this video alone. So if we go to newest, you can see here, 1 rare there, 1 rare there. And we're just going to go through one by one. And this is going to be the most efficient way of getting rares. Now, eventually, of course, you are going to run out of rares, etc. And then you're going to be like, well, what do I do next? I will cover that in a second. Don't you worry. I'm just making sure we get rid of this method first so you guys understand. So as you can see here, all of the goals that you see on your screen now are the ones that we packed in this video. And we've got ourselves 1 more rare there. And then just to show you about the Libertadores, if we scroll down to Libertadores, and we can go ahead, I think I've gone past it here, and we can show you that it does count as a rare. So you see here, Libertadores, make sure it's 75 rated or higher. Pop that in there, and then as you can see there, the Libertadores count as rare. So we've got another premium. Always do 1 at a time when you can, because the worst case scenario is you get a duplicate and then you're stuck and don't have anything to do with it. So we're going to open up this, and now don't forget, we still got a lot of commons that can go into player picks that we haven't even used yet. So we're going to head over and we're going to open up this. So third one today, no team of the season as of yet. It's going to be German. We are going to go ahead and skip ahead and see what we got. And we got ourselves Havertz. So 1, 2 are going to go into a different SBC. And then that's a rare and another rare for the premium. And then all of these commons, as you know, are player picks. And we have our first duplicate again as a player pick, which we can go ahead and go to the SBC. So heading back to the SBC again. And the other beautiful thing about having these premiums is we're going to get unlimited amount of commons to give you unlimited amount of player picks, as you know. So again, going back to newest, we can go ahead and put in the most recent cards. So that one can go in, this one can go in, this one can go in. We're going to put in our Spencer because she is a duplicate. And then we are going to go ahead and pick one of the rare cards that we just packed as well to go in. And we can keep doing that process until we have no more commons left and no more rares left. So we got ourselves another player pick again, so we can send our duplicate Spencer to our club and then open up the pick and see what we get out of this. So that one was a pretty bad one, but we can take any one of these to help us in any SBC. So again, we have an 81 rated that can go back into the premium if we want it to, or it can go into a team of the week upgrade to give yourself one of the 84 times 7. So that's what we're going to do here. With the team of the weeks, especially, this is going to be the best way to grind these as well, is if we just go to Premier League, for example, or even better, go to Women's Premier League. We're going to go ahead and pop in 184 here, and then every card that's 81 rated or higher from that division is going to go into this SBC, and the same for the men. So we need 1 more 84. Perfect, that one's going to go in. And then we can go ahead and just pop in anyone that's 82, 81, and then we've got 1 here. And then we should have some other cards spare that are 81 rated, as I told you to leave those ones. And they're going to go into this as well. So as I'm scrolling down, we are looking for that rating. You can see we're still on 83, 82. Go a little bit further, 81's perfect. That card can go in. That one can go in, and then we can go to this page here. And then we've got ourselves one of the team of the weeks done, which can then go into the 84 times 7, which we are going to go ahead and open in a second and see what we get. Now, once you've run out of 84 times 7, if you really wanted to, as we get Declan Rice there, you can actually put these team of the weeks into exchanges because you're going to get constantly 83s, 84s back. But I'll leave that down to you to decide whether you want to or not. So now we've got our 84 times 7. And with Declan Rice being quite high rated, it means we can put even cheaper cards in. So again, going back to Premier League, we're going to set this to gold. And we're going to go from basically around the lowest rated cards we have. We're going to pop in an 83 here and get rid of one of the other 83s. Try and get rid of as many 83s from the men's and women's Premier League as you can. And then we're actually going to go ahead and pop in some of these cards here, there. And then we're going to go back to gold, and we're going to go to the 82 rated. As you remember, I said keep everything over 82 that's not a gold from a, sorry, what is a gold, not from Premier League. And we're going to pop all these cards in here. Now, in theory, this should be enough, but just in case it isn't, I'm going to pop a couple cards on the bench so I can swap them over if we need to. You can see here, we're not on the rating just yet. Swap that one over, still not. I'm going to have to swap another one over here. Still not, so I need to get one more card. So keep playing around until you got the rating. So let me go and complete that and I'll be back once that's done. So there we go, we're 182 off, and now we got ourselves an 84 times 7. Obviously, this method's broken down really quickly to make the video shorter. If you want to be part of the membership program, members, I will be uploading a video tonight about how to grind this efficiently and more effectively as we go through. But we are going to go ahead and open up our 84 times 7. If we get a blue out of this, it was a bonus. Of course, we don't. The pack luck isn't there. But we do get ourselves a walkout, which is Odingar, which is absolutely fantastic for this point. So, the 85 and the 87 will go into exchanges, and then all of these other 84s that you see will go back into the player pick and give us another player pick because we need 84 rated, and we have a Premier League player as well. So, going over to our exchanges, we are going to put in the 87 Odingar and then the 85 rated goalkeeper we got, which, if you can tell now, is going to give us 7 players and 19 backs. There's going to be 26 players back, which again can go ahead and repeat the process of the picks into the premiums, etc., etc. You kind of get the idea. And that's going to be the most efficient way of grinding them. Of course, there is one more way to get golds, which I'll show you once I've done all the exchanges and got rid of my 84s. So let me go ahead and do that now. One more person to put into this. Go newest, put her in there. There we go. So we exchanged both of our 85s and higher into this to give us more golds back. And then we are going to go ahead back to the team of the week pick because we need another one anyway for the SBC. And we are going to go ahead and pop in the 384s that we had duplicate into this to get the rating even lower by going newest again. We're going to pop all 3 of these 84s in that we got. And I'll be back once that is complete, so give me a second. So all of our duplicates have gone back into our club. Now I'm going to show you how to get golds if you're starting from scratch. Of course, we're going to do the daily bronze and the daily silver, as you know. Then that's going to give us the golds that we get at the start. And we are going to make our way through that. I'm not going to show that in the video today. To get those bronzes, you're going to have to do bronze pack method. But what I will show you is once you start getting those bronzes, head over to the upgrade tab on here, and you're going to work your way all the way over until you see the, where is it? The League SBC here, the mix one. Not the premium, just the mix. You are then going to go ahead and do all of these you see on the screen now. So, for example, the Liga, French League 2 and La Liga 2 as well. We are going to go ahead and do this. So, if we go to both leagues, starting off with French League 2. The more you do these upgrades, the more of these cards you're going to get, the bronzes and the silvers. Very easy to get. And this is going to give you loads of golds back. So let me go ahead and complete this, and I'll be back once that is done. So that one has been complete with just silvers, again, which you can get easily from doing bronze pack method into the daily upgrades. And you can see here, it just gives us a gold pack back. Not the most exciting pack, but again, it's so cheap to do. That's going to give us 3 rares. Now, if your luck's in, you're going to get 3 rare players. If it's not, you're only going to get 1 or 2. But we've got ourselves an 82 here. And it's only the one we got. So there you go, as a prime example. So we got ourselves 1 rare there that can go back into another SBC. Make sure you're discarding, set everything else up. Now, the more of these you complete, the more gold packs you get. So if I were to show you now what packs are available by completing that and grinding that, this one's going to give you at least 4 golds. That's just 1 gold, a silver, and then completing the entire thing is going to give you 6. Now, this SBC is coming in at 10,000 coins to complete from scratch. And then once you start grinding that more, you can go ahead and do the other one as well. If you do have any questions, comment down below. And if you're new to the channel, smash that like button, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.